I'll go ahead and shoot today's, I reckon. Sometimes I really hate the internet. Sometimes I really hate Facebook. I really hate YouTube. And then I hate, like, the Generation 2 degree, which is one of my friends that has practically became consumed by, like, the technological world, if you will, and everything. And, it's like, I'm sitting here watching a movie, minding my own business. I pick up my phone, look at it, and YouTube has put up a thing from one of the people I subscribe from, and the label is manipulated. And I mean, I say all the time that I can smell manipulation a mile away. And the reason why I say that is because, in truth, I can. Because everybody manipulates. Everybody does. But it's trying to figure out why they're manipulating. Are they manipulating to lie? Are they manipulating because they're honest and they're trying to get what they want, and that's all that they want is what they fucking want? But everybody has manipulative tendencies in them. So ain't nobody gonna manipulate me and me be like completely lost and not in the know of them doing that. And that's just like the girl that I'm dealing with or whatever. She changes her Facebook profile photo very often, and I can't tell what the fuck it is because she blocked me, right? So I went in and I created a fake Facebook account like a few months ago just to keep up, and see what was going on with her. And that's all I did. Like, I would get on there and see what she'd shared to public and see if she changed her profile picture and just leave it at that. Like, I didn't say shit to her. I didn't talk to her. I didn't do anything. Like, I just, to see. And so then I deactivated that account because I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm tired of doing this. Like, I don't want to be in that type of situation with anybody. I hate fake shit. I hate fake Facebook accounts. I hate all this fake shit. Like, I hate it. And that's another thing, too, is like, whether it is like deja vu or alternate life, something another, or what the fuck ever, I have no idea how to word it. But it's like, I remember talking to her before, and as a matter of fact, a picture that she put up, an actual picture of herself, I think is an old photo of her that she sent me a long, long, long fucking time ago. But I'm not 100% certain because your mind, like the way it works and everything. But anyways, I know that I've talked to her before, like when I was younger, like when I was like fucking 12 or 13, and like even before then. And I know before then it was like dealing with like church and our parents kind of knowing each other type shit and everything. And it was just rare occasions, and I was actually watching the movie Harry Met Sally last night, and I was like, holy shit, this is like me and her. Because like they bump into each other and they remember each other, but they don't, and it's not a big deal, and it's nothing involving them, and slowly over time and blah 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 and everything. And I was just like trying to not laugh watching it, but I only got halfway through it. And so right now I'm sitting here watching another movie. And she's changed her profile picture twice over the past like few weeks or whatever. And like, she literally has everybody blocked that I know. Like, literally, like, she's super paranoid when it comes to people. And so I was just like, fuck, I gotta see what that picture is because it's annoying me because I don't know what that picture is conveying, what the message is. So I created a new Facebook last night just to see what the damn picture was, and it's these characters laughing. And I'm like, you little shithead. Like, you asshole. Like, are you laughing at me because I'm funny, or are you laughing at me because you're being cruel and manipulative and mean? Like, why are you laughing at me? And so I was gonna kind of do a video about that, and I actually thought about doing that like last night because like I piddled between my feelings, like being hurt because of it and like crying and being sad, and whether that's like the intent or her intent or whether it's just like, oh my god, you're so fucking, funny, like, you're cute, like, funny, and, like, I don't know, because I'm not her, and I can't speak for her, and then even at that, she can lie, and, like, so I don't even fucking know, and it's like, I'm trying to not, I tried last night to be like, no, Heather, don't shoot a video right now, no, don't do it right now, because you'll end up crying, because you'll be like, oh, she's doing it to hurt my feelings, oh, she's doing it to manipulate me, oh, she's been trying to manipulate me this whole damn time. I mean, I was so fucking insane there for a while that I was like, holy shit, like, is she a fucking witch or some shit? Like, did she fucking put a goddamn love spell on me or some shit? And I was like, if that's the fucking case, then she ought to know that shit ain't gonna work. Like, it's bullshit, like anything done for evil purposes, I guess you could say, or manipulative purposes in an evil intent or way to cause harm, it's gonna backfire. It's not gonna fucking work. Like, and I'm sorry if you don't have the common sense to realize that, but hell, at least I got that much going for me, if nothing else. But, anyways, like, I was just all tore up and everything, but I honestly believe that, like, as of right now, I don't know the reasoning or anything, but I just firmly, like, inside myself believe that I'm meant to love her. Like, and even if she's being manipulative and mean and hateful and cruel, my purpose is still my purpose. My intent is still my intent. And it's to love her. Now, I can't guarantee that I'm going to love her for the rest of her life or the rest of my life. But as of right now, that's how I feel. But that may change. And then I was honestly sitting here, like, walking my dogs earlier, and, like, God, indecision just all over my mind. Because that's usually how it happens. It's like I'll get indecisive over something big, and then it just stems down into everything little. Like, I was even sitting here and I was like, fuck, what am I going to eat for breakfast? I don't know what I want to eat for breakfast. And I was, like, going back and forth in my mind about what the fuck I was going to eat for breakfast. And how the fuck I was going to get that to be, because if I go to get something, then I have to get somebody to fucking take me. And so anyways, I ended up eating here and watching a movie, and then picked up my phone, seen this. I was like, fuck, I'll go ahead and shoot today's video. But, anyways, it's like, I don't know. I'm just a very kind, honest person. But at the same time, I mean, if things were to get really bad, and I mean really bad, they have to get really bad for me to even care to really fight for things. But if they do, then there's no problem in me defending myself and stuff. But things have to get really fucking bad, like, because all this bullshit that people live with that is a norm of manipulation and lies and shit, it's a norm, man. I mean, it is what it is, so you're just like, it's the sense of fighting over the same stupid shit that keeps going on day in, day out, or whatever. Like, it don't make any fucking sense. But anyways, I wish this girl would just fucking talk to me. It's like, I don't know what your little fucking secret is, or what the fuck ever, and I don't even know if it's a real secret that you really believe in, or if it's something that you once believed in, and you don't fucking like it no more, and I'll probably label this as a message to you, so that way maybe you'll actually fucking watch it, or I might even send it to you in text messages, and if you still receive them, what the fuck ever. But it's like, I done fucking know shit to a certain degree. So, yeah. And, I mean, it's your choice if you want to be honest with me and us sit and talk about it. And if you like me and sit and talk about that. But if you don't, then why have you been wasting my time? Because you've been wasting my time. I know you've been wasting my time. Hell, the whole fucking crew at work, because we work together, knows you've been wasting my time. Why are you wasting my time? Why are you going to waste time if you don't care? And that's just like people ask questions because they care. Well, people waste other people's time because they care. And then if that's the fucking case, then even with my damn landlord being such a butt about me trying to make this place my home, why, And does she care so much that she's like, oh, you don't, like deep down, like maybe she thinks I got a greater potential or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what her damn deal is. Or she just piddles between going back and forth of being able to rent it for more money, than she can for me or whatever since I've been here so long and shit. And I don't know. Life's difficult. I mean, that's just a given. Once you learn that, then there ain't nothing really to learn past it except for it's difficult. I mean, it is what it is. And that's what I don't understand about, like, dealing with relationships, especially, like, intimate, personal relationships, is, like, why you gotta sit there and fuck other people over? Like, your one significant partner, or if you choose to have more than one, y'all should be able to fucking be honest with each other, because y'all need to be a team and take on the world together. Not, oh, every man for himself type bullshit. I don't know what the fuck has happened to people for them to think that that's the way that the world needs to be, and that you gotta watch your own back against your partner and shit. I don't get it. Man, I don't get it. And that's the damn thing, too, like about me being in love with her, and when I was in love with my kid's dad, and when I was in love with my husband. Everybody sits here and bitches and whines. Oh, I wish somebody would love me. I don't have nobody to love me. Nobody loves me. I'm so alone. And all that shit. I loved my kid's dad. Up until, like, I met this girl. Like, seriously. So, like, for 14 years, dude, I've loved you. And it breaks my heart because now I don't give a shit anymore because you've officially wrote me off for 14 fucking years. So don't say, and I've even wrote you this. God, I used to write you this. I used to get so mad because you'd get on your Facebook and you'd be like, nobody really loves me and nobody really cares about me and nobody's here for me. And I was here. And I would write you and I'd be like, Adam, I love you. Adam, I care about you. Adam, what's the deal? Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm here. Drive over. Come see me. Instead of going and getting fucking high, get your ass over here. Instead of going and fucking who the hell ever you're fucking, get your ass over here and just talk to me. Because I love you and I'll talk to you and I'll help you and I want you to succeed at life and I want you to do good. And the son of a bitch never did. And so now I don't care. He could come knock on the door, and granted, I'll still probably let him in and try to talk to him, but I probably won't hear a word that he fucking says anymore because everything that ever come out of his mouth towards me has practically been a damn lie. So I'm done. Like, he officially has damaged a part of me on the inside that I don't even know if it can be fixed in this lifetime. So that's that. And then my husband, like me and him when we got together, like it was like I was more on a logical stance when we got together. And I thought he was too, because I sat down and I fucking talked to him. But he's a damn Gemini, so he can sit there and talk his ass into a fucking hole in the damn ground and then talk his ass right back out of it. And Geminis are as two-faced as they freaking come. They really are, and I hate that about them. And I hate that they get mad when you call them that, because they can never see that in themselves. They can never see their flaws in themselves. That's like me being a Leo. Supposedly I can never see that I'm being arrogant, even though at times I actually can, but Geminis cannot see their faults. Like, they cannot stand that, And I should know because my husband was one, my mother-in-law was one, my mama's one, my sister's one, my daughter's one, and my best friend's one. And even, what was it? Let's see, I had one dog that was a Gemini. I've just been surrounded by a bunch of Geminis, and I'm not talking like surrounded like, oh, they're out in the workplace and they're out in school. No, intimate relationships with Geminis. And I'm just done with Geminis. Like, I'm done with them. Like, I'm not completely done with them because my sister, my grandmother, and my daughter. And I do want my kid back. But for as far as trying to date another Gemini, honey, you better impress the hell out of me for me to even consider dating you, because y'all have broke my heart in so many ways. But, fuck. But anyways, fuck. But anyways, like, dang on, I don't know. Like, I sat down with my husband and I was like, let's look at this logically. You like me enough to spend the rest of your life with me, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I like you enough to spend the rest of my life with you, right? And, I'm like, yeah, And I'm like, and we're good together. We make a good team, this and that, we seem like we can talk to each other about anything, and we can express ourselves, And I was like, you like me, I like you, hell, let's get married, because that's what you're supposed to do, and spend the rest of our lives together. And that was my ultimate goal. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie and be like, oh, I just used him. No, I fucking didn't. But if anything, he used me. And then he can't admit that he used me, so he's holding on to me, not divorcing me, because he's trying to lie to himself still and be like, oh, I really did love her, and I really do care about her. And that's the damn thing, whenever me and him get on the fucking phone with each other, he's like, I do love you. Motherfucker. Okay? You knew the only thing that I never wanted anybody to do, the one big no-no with me, the one big sin with me, the one commandment that you don't fucking break with me, okay? Because we're all made in the image of God, so we all have fucking standards. The one big thing you don't do to me is you don't leave me. You don't leave me. And guess what you did? You left me. And then you didn't even care to come back. Like, you did not give a shit to come back. At all. We're done. We've been done. That's the reason I started, giving a shit more about Adam. Because Adam left to a degree. I mean, he hopped in his car and he drove the fuck away. But guess what? He's always lived here in town. He's always been nearby. You fucking moved states away, you son of a bitch. You fucking abandoned ship. Fuck you. We're done. It's over. And you want to sit there and get mad because I came up to girls that you were fucking dating, that you were fucking getting engaged to, while you're still married to me. And I'm telling them, hey, I'm not trying to cause problems, but he's still married to me. And they're like, no, he's not. He's divorced. He told me he's divorced. And I'm like, he's fucking lying to you. I about said your name, but I don't even want to put your name in my damn videos. I'm kind of mad that I said Adams, but hey, whatever. 14 years, maybe I got the right to say his first name. But anyways, you, my ex-husband, we were only together 2 fucking years. 2 years, and you jumped ship. I was with Adam for almost 5. And granted, 2 of the years he was in prison. But still, me and him had a longer run than me and you ever have. Dude, we're done. We're done. And the reason I did that was I wasn't trying to break you up with these women. I was trying to get you to hurry up and divorce me. So you can move on with your life. Stop trying to hold on to both of us. You can't have your fucking cake and eat it too, son. Okay? I'm sorry. You can't sit there and on your bad days when you're alone and your girlfriend's broke up with you and be like, well, I'm still married. I still have my wife. No, it don't fucking work like that. So if you're trying to fuck up my shit now and come along and mess up my plans, which it kind of seems like since I called you about my parents taking Ava and you're like, I ain't fucking helping you. Dude, don't fucking write me and be like, hey, are you okay? Because when I need somebody, I need them. That's my biggest thing with people that like nobody seems to get. Like, when I say something, when it comes out of my fucking mouth, I mean it. When I call you in the middle of the night and I'm like, hey, I need you, or I need to talk to you, or I need this, or I need that, I'm not fucking joking and I'm not fucking lying. And you just wrote me like probably 2 weeks ago, or no, it's been longer than that. It's probably been like a month or 6 weeks ago. And you're like, hey, how you been? Just like fucking generalized talk. How the fuck do you think I've been, buddy? Use your goddamn mind. Use your fucking mind. You fucked me over. My kid's dad fucked me over. My parents fucked me over. My parents took my fucking kid. I've done been suicidal because my childhood was so shitty. How the fuck do you think I've been? Then on top of it, I fell in love with this girl who she's been manipulated and hurt by so many goddamn people, probably little sons of bitches like you, that she don't even fucking trust me. Like, oh, I've been amazing. Let me tell you, I've been great. I've been wonderful. Like, dude, really? And yes, I get that you wrote me that like 2 weeks after I called you one night. And the reason I called you one night is because I was literally sitting here on the verge of committing suicide. And I was like, there has to be one person that I can contact, that I can reach out to, that I can talk to. And I thought, my husband's a piece of shit. I hate him. He hates me. But maybe since he sat there and he said to me, you are a good wife, you are a good mother, you're the best mother I've ever met, and he has said those compliments, maybe there is some truth to those compliments, even though he's proven that there really isn't, because then he sits there and he's like, no, you're a piece of shit, and I'm not going to help you get your kid back, and you were fucking horrible, and you made me feel bad, and and everything, because y'all don't take responsibility for y'all's negative emotions. That's the biggest thing about a Gemini. Y'all will have the most negative fucking shit in your goddamn head that you do to your fucking self, and you won't take any responsibility for it. Instead, you gotta blame it on everybody else. You gotta blame it on everybody else. Your own doubts, your own self-doubt. So I was like sitting there on the verge of thinking like committing suicide was the right way. And I was like, who can I call? And I was like, maybe I can call my husband. And so I forced myself to call you. And the phone rang, and I might have called a second time. But past that, I was like, fuck it. Then you didn't even call me back or anything, and then you messaged me like weeks later. Like, no, you weren't there when I needed you. I don't need you now. And that's my personality to a very, very faulty degree with me. It's even like this girl that I'm in love with. If she don't get her shit together, eventually I won't need her no more. Because I've needed her for months now. I've needed her friendship. I've needed her kindness. And if she wants to be more, then I've needed that. But if she don't want to be more, then that's fine. But I've needed her. I'm not above needing someone. And when I tell them that I need them, I mean it. And if I get to a point where I tell you I don't need you anymore, I'll make damn sure that I don't. Even if it means taking my own life because I'm sitting here suicidal and it's a toss-up between calling you and telling you after years of whatever, oh, I do need you. I'm sorry, I'll kill myself. I won't do it. I won't fucking do it. Because when I need you, I mean it. Like, I don't understand how the fuck people don't get that. Like, if I'm as honest as I am and I call you up and I say, hey, I need to talk to you. Or, hey, I need this. And it's very hard for me to do that, too. Like, dealing with my own pride and stuff. But if I do that to you, don't fuck me over. So I'm going to end it here. I'm probably going to label it that. I'm probably going to label it I need you and then a message to LC. Because they know who they are. But, man, I don't get it. And if she's manipulating me, then fuck her. If she's manipulating me for the sake of cruelty and to be mean, oh well. They say that, God ain't gonna put no more on you than what you can handle, because that's what my manager said to me the other night at work, because I don't know what my deal is with like sweet stuff and my sweet tea and everything. Like, I gotta have my sweet tea. I can't go like a week or two without it. Like, it drives me insane. And so I took it to work, and she accidentally threw my cup away because she's OCD. And so if she sees anything sitting out, she'll just trash it. And it was freaking me out because I asked her if she'd thrown it away. And she's like, no. And I was like, I know I fucking brought it. And it was like freaking me the fuck out. And I was like, oh my God, am I completely insane? And I didn't bring it. And so I kept talking to her about how it was driving me crazy. And then eventually she remembered. She's like, oh wait, I did throw away. And she's like, I bet it was me. I bet it was me that threw it out, and everything. And so that made me feel better, knowing that I wasn't completely insane, knowing I did take the tea with me and everything. But I was like, I'm losing my damn mind to her. I was like, I have to know that the tea got thrown away by somebody. I said, because I've asked everybody, and everybody's like, no, I didn't do it. And I'm like, and I know I fucking brought it with me. I know I did. Because I literally put a lot of thinking into it, like I do 90% of everything that I fucking do. And I hate that about myself sometimes. And it's like, I was at home and I was like, should I take it or not? And then I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And then I was like, what cup will I put it in? Well, you know what? I'll just put it in this cup. And then I was like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't take it. And then I was like, yeah, I think I should, because I know if I drink this, it's going to make me feel more satisfied than any drink while I'm over there, and everything else. And that way I'll eat less candy too, because I'm drinking something really sweet, And so anyways, I was like, I'm in love with this girl that treats me the way she's treating me. My kid's been taken from me. I'm not driving. I told her about whenever she come to get me to take me to try to look for my dog the other day. She was talking to me about her car and how she's took it mudding before, and I was like, see, I've never even done anything like that. And I was like, I've never even been on a fucking four-wheeler. And she's like, you haven't? And I'm like, no. And she's like, honey, you ain't living. And I'm like, I fucking know. I'm like, the one time I got invited to with my kid's dad before my kid was born. So this has been 13 fucking years ago. And my mom was like, no, because there was a girl that I went to school with that was a senior when I was like a sophomore. And she didn't have a helmet on, and she wrecked or whatever. She fell off the back of it, and it caused a lot of brain damage. And the thing is like, the girl was going to graduate with honors and everything. And finally, when she was able to come back to school, she had to stay in school for 3 more years, so that way she could graduate up under that diploma and everything and stuff. But it caused a lot of brain damage. And so my mom was like, no, you can't go. And I was like, I'll wear a fucking helmet, just let me go. And she's like, no, you can't. And I even tried to get my kid's dad at the time. I was like, come get me, and I'll sneak out the fucking window because I want to go. And he's like, no, your mom said no, so I'm not going to do it. And I was like, you bastard. Like, I was so mad. It's like, there is so much that I've not got to do that I've wanted to do. And it's like I'm dying, I feel like, on the inside. It's like I'm so stifled. It's like in Titanic, whenever Jack says to Rose or whatever, like, he's like, that fire, Rose, that fire that's inside of you, it's gonna die. Not now because you're strong, but eventually it's gonna die. It's like, that's my whole fucking life summed up into the shithole hell that I'm living in and through and everything. I don't know. And that's another thing too, is like, if this girl don't talk to me, it's like I'm sitting there and I'm like, am I not even worth fucking conversation? And if I'm not, Maybe I'm not worth anything. Oh my God, I didn't want to go down this trail. Like, I was trying to stay positive. Thank you, YouTube, for sending me a video about manipulation. I needed that kick in the ass to sit here and want to fucking try to start crying about shit that I don't want to think negatively on and I don't want to think about, and so I'll just drown myself back in my movie after ending this and be like, fuck it. But, yeah. But I'm gonna end it here, so if you like my videos or you like anything about me, fuck, I'm probably holding it where it's muffled, and I probably have been for a while. Fuck, I gotta quit holding the phone like that, but, if you like anything I say, comment, share, like, or subscribe. And I'll catch you later.